And of course, it's time for some magic. Hello friends, and today I'm going to be drawing Victoria's Dungeons & Dragons character. Now, as I've been looking through the different race and class options, I felt like Victoria would probably go for something kind of dark and edgy, not really in the same way that Janet did. Janet went for our Tiefling Rogue in January, if you'll remember. For Victoria, I thought it would go a slightly different direction. She's going to be the half-orc warlock of the party. Now, if you haven't played D&D before, the magic gets a little bit... It's not really confusing, but it takes some explaining in 5th edition. Because you've got your bards, right? You've got bards who can do all of the song magic, and they're very much this weird kind of roguish magician, right? You've got your clerics and druids, which are basically two flavors of divine casters. They have a religion that gives them their magic. Pretty simple, straightforward. The three right at the end, alphabetically: sorcerers, warlocks, wizards. Those are what kind of trip people up sometimes. To really explain it well, sorcerers get their magic by birthright. They are somehow born with magical abilities. Wizards get their magic through intense study. Warlocks get their magic through making a pact with a patron, right? So the classic idea of the warlock would be based on something like Faust. You see, they get these weird powers because they've made these dark deals to get them. Now, it's not all deals with devils. That's one of the options. D&D calls them fiends, but that's only one way that they can get their powers. The other two, at least in the core book, are the Archfey, right? So you get your powers from a pact with someone like Titania or Oberon, someone like that, or from the Great Old Ones. So warlocks also kind of fit the Cthulhu cultist stereotype and archetype. And I really feel like because I did the background in these blues and it came out very watery, I think it works best to say that she is a Pact of the Great Old Ones warlock, right? So she's learned these weird eldritch rituals and drawn power from them as a half-orc. And I do think that's an interesting combination, having the tribal half-orc elements of the character design come in with this eldritch, Lovecraftian magic system. Right, so I'm gonna have her in this intense pose, have all of the ritual tattoos on the face and the arms. Go for a fairly simple outfit, actually. Warlocks don't really get armor. For whatever reason, I really like the idea of wizards having scarves. I feel like that's Final Fantasy-esque, but I haven't played a ton of Final Fantasy, so I don't know where I get this idea of wizards ought to have scarves. I think it's just a very non-combat-y, or non-frontline combat-y anyway, accessory. And since magic users kind of don't get all of the bells and whistles of armor, I think it works. So we've just got her in basically a dress with this scarf and kind of a component pouch hanging off one hip. And then just, for that half-orc piece of it, just boom, brutal muscles. I also included her glasses because, one, having glasses is a big part of her actual character design for Victoria, and two, it felt interesting to have this scholarly warlock half-orc. It pulled together disparate elements in a way that I feel really made her character unique and interesting to look at. So with all of these elements here, we'll throw the background on, kind of have this swirl of power going around her, and drops of water kind of boiling upward into the sky to give kind of a neat magical effect there. So with her all in yellow, the background all in blue, those are the March colors. Here is the March OC, and here is her as her D&D character. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Please share the video with a friend or several friends, and let me know in the comments if there's anything you'd like to see me draw in a future video. Later, y'all!